Good afternoon. My name is Peter Ripley. Welcome again for another edition of Video Chat with your host, Peter Ripley, City Council candidate. In today's edition, actually, is from a question that came up during a Facebook conversation with one of my readers. They questioned the process of my train of thought regarding my proposal to change how the mayor is selected. Now, according to the RCW's Chapter 35A, under the city manager form of government, it allows a procedure to follow to be able to do that. Currently, the city council selects a mayor amongst themselves to serve another 4 years after a general election. And there's some citizens who came up with the idea, other citizens that came up with the idea of they would like to have a chance to be able to select a mayor to serve on the council, instead of the current situation they're in now. Now, I am no way suggesting that we change our form of government from a city manager form of government to a mayoral form of government. What is simply suggested here is for the citizens to choose a mayor, as opposed to the city council choosing a mayor. So, this would be the procedure. Number one, there would have to be a petition drafted and signed by the citizens to have a measure put on the ballot to allow citizens the opportunity to vote for a mayor. And if that passes, then the following general election after that, anyone who runs for position 1 or 2 would be selected, would be designated, would be running for the mayoral position and a deputy mayoral position, because position 1 and 2 would be designated for those 2 positions, meaning anyone who sits on those particular seats at the time, and if they choose not to run for mayor or deputy mayor, they would simply move on to different seats down the council. We wouldn't be losing our seats. We would just be simply moving down a notch or 2. And anybody who wants to run for those 2 positions, they would run for position 1, city mayor, position 2, deputy mayor. Now, let's take, for example, Dan DiGiulio. He served as mayor for a term. Let's say he decides to run for mayor. Well, he would be running for position 1 if we had it set up for that way. For the position 1 to be for the mayor's seat, and position 2 be for the deputy mayor. Okay? And whoever wants to run for deputy mayor would run for position 2. We simply are trying to designate 2 seats as position 1 for deputy mayor, for mayor, and deputy mayor for position 2. Now, this is how the procedure would go. Number 1, a petition has to be signed and a proposal put on the ballot for the next general election to see whether or not the citizens will have a chance to select the mayor or not. Who knows? The measure might just fall flat and it would just go away right then and there. But if it does pass, then the next step would be, during the next general election after that, whoever runs for position 1 would be running for the mayor, whoever runs for position 2 would be running for the deputy mayor. And anybody currently sitting on those 2 seats who wishes not to run for deputy mayor or mayor would simply move on down the line to position 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Remember, there's 7 seats on the council. We'd just be doing musical chairs at that point. Anyway, I hope this somewhat explains things a little better and my train of thought on things. And a reminder that this week I'll be at my first debate with my opponent, Lee Whittle, during the Port Angeles Business Association on Tuesday. So I hope that you'll keep me in your thoughts and wish me luck there. Anyway, I want to thank you all for listening today, and see you again next week on Video Chat. Thank you very much.